Donald Trump's over-the-top reality TV show presidency was on full display today. I hope you saw it. If you didn't, I'm going to play a lot of it for you, most of it. And the spectacle of his Oval Office meeting with top congressional Democrats, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, likely a preview of the president's relationship with the new Congress that convenes in January. It's a harbinger of things to come, with Democrats taking control of the House. Pelosi expected to be the next speaker. Schumer, he's emboldened now to flex his muscles in the Senate. And the gloves are already off. President Trump is still a political novice. Full display today, a political novice. Pelosi and Schumer, politicians for decades, debating and negotiating. Today they outflanked him, boxed him into a corner while talking about avoiding a threatened government shutdown over funding for his border wall. And not surprisingly, the president started his remarks with lies, lies, and more lies. First among them.
Tremendous amounts of wall have already been built, and a lot of wall when you include the renovation of existing fences and walls. We've renovated a tremendous amount, and we've done a lot of work. In San Diego, we're building new walls right now.
Nope, nope, nope. He says that over and over, but he's flat out wrong. Sections of border fencing are being repaired and replaced, with more than $1 billion in funds that Congress has already approved. Fencing sections being replaced. In San Diego, Customs and Border Protection's replacing 14 miles of a 46-mile border fence with a stronger one. But only about half has been replaced so far. And then he said this.
We have terrorists. We caught 10 terrorists over the last very short period of time. 10. These are very serious people. Our border agents, all of our law enforcement has been incredible what they've done. But we caught 10 terrorists. These are people that were looking to do harm.
Nope, 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 nope again. Evidence just simply doesn't back up his statement. The Department of Homeland Security does not have any specific information about 10 recent arrests. But instead, here's what they did. They referred CNN to a previously issued statistic that is not specific to the southern border. It refers instead to overall efforts around the world to prevent people who are on terror watch lists from entering the U.S. around the world. But that includes border entry points and efforts to obtain visas from embassies and consulates. Lots of lies here. Then another misleading statement.
People with tremendous medical difficulty and medical problems are pouring in, and in many cases, it's contagious.
Nope, 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 nope. Again, nope. Health experts say that claim is, at best, it's mostly not true. The migrants who were making their way up through Mexico have been stopped if they reach the U.S. border at all. They're not pouring in, as he says. And the threats they face are to their own health, stemming from their difficult circumstances. The president also claims the House will pass his border security plan with funding for the wall. Nancy Pelosi checked him on that statement.
The fact is, you do not have the votes in the House.
Pelosi and Schumer played the president like real pros, with cameras rolling, on live TV, in the Oval Office of all places, branding any shutdown a Trump shutdown. Listen as Trump walked right into their trap, right into it.
One thing I think we can agree on is we shouldn't shut down the government over a dispute. And you want to shut it down. You keep talking about
it. The last time, Chuck, you shut it down.
No.
And then you opened it up very quickly. And
20 times.
I don't want to do what you did.
20 times Chuck, you have called for, I will shut down the government if I don't get my wool. None of us have said.
You want to know something?
You've said it.
Okay, you want to put that on my...
You said it.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay, fair
Absolutely.
enough.
And I
We
am
disagree.
proud, and I'll
We
tell you what,
disagree.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our country. So I will take the mantle. I will be the one to shut it down. I'm not going to blame you for it. The last time you shut it down, it didn't work. I will take the mantle
Good.
of shutting down.
That is
And I'm going to
luxury.
shut it down for border
But we
security.
believe you shouldn't shut
Okay.
it down.
The Trump shutdown, they've already branded it, kept doing it today. Let's play the president's key words again.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security. I am proud to shut down the government for border security.
Got to take him at his word. A short time later, the president doubling down.
I don't mind having the issue of border security on my side. If we have to close down the country over border security, I actually like that in terms of an issue. If we close down the country, I will take it because we're closing it down for border security, and I think I win that every single time.
Okay, so here's the thing, all right? Seriously. Somebody in the White House needs to remind the president of the Pottery Barn analogy. You break it, you own it. Americans hate government shutdowns. They are disruptive, and they confirm the feelings many Americans have about Washington, that it just doesn't work and it doesn't care about them and their needs at all. They can't get along, they can't get anything done. And then on the White House driveway, after the Oval Office meeting, Pelosi and Schumer hammering away at the president's statements.
He has the power to keep government open. Instead, he has admitted in this meeting that he will take responsibility. The Trump shutdown is something that can be avoided.
This Trump shutdown, this temper tantrum that he seems to throw, will not get him his wall, and it'll hurt a lot of people because he will cause a shutdown. He admitted he wanted a shutdown. It's hard to believe that he would want that.
The Trump shutdown, did you hear that? By the way, did you see in the Oval Office when she said the Trump shutdown, he stopped for a minute, he goes, did you call it, what did you? She's like, and she just kept moving. She was like, yeah, I called it the Trump shutdown. What about it? That's what it is. Lies, lies, and more lies. The Washington Post has done a lot of fact-checking of this president and his cronies. Not an easy task, by the way. Trust me, I know. We try to keep up with it every single day on this program. Today, before the gaggle, the Post even releasing what they call the bottomless Pinocchio. Lies that he continues to tell and doubles down on. It's what us regular folk call whoppers. You know, that was a whopper. I don't mean the Burger King one, I mean the lies, like a giant lie that you just continue to tell, a whopper. Surely the Washington Post has some revising to do after this. Okay, so I told Chris that maybe he thinks that the investigations and legislating, that's going to be the tough thing. Let me tell you what's going to be really tough for this president who loves the spotlight. He loves attention, okay? Maybe he does, but I don't think he realizes that he no longer exclusively holds the microphone or the podium or the news cycle. He's got to share it with Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. If Nancy Pelosi calls a press conference, everyone will come. Everyone will come. If he holds a press conference, if he gives a gaggle, if he is at a rally and he tells lies, Nancy Pelosi will say, I'm holding a press conference and gaggle, and every single news outlet will show up and run it on television. Fact-checking in real time from one of his biggest nemesis, besides Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, that is, can fact-check his lies almost in real time. She did it in real time today. As Chuck Schumer said today, Mr. President, elections have consequences. All those lies you have told at rallies and in interviews are coming home to roost. The chickens are coming home to roost. That would be a smart strategy for the Democrats. Facts first.